Hi, you guys. This is Mrs. Sharita Smith from the Vine Catering Services. This is my first YouTube video, so you guys bear with me. But we're going to be showcasing just quick cooking recipes that we can do for our family or loved ones, or just maybe just, you and your significant other. We're also going to be showing quick table decorations for those significant others when you just want like that cozy night at home. So all my fellas out there, this will be really good for you. And so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Today we're gonna do a quick recipe on a chicken and shrimp Alfredo. So delicious, real quick, really simple. We're gonna take some shortcuts and we're gonna get it done. Then after that, we're gonna show how we can place it on the plates and make it look elegant for you and your bae. Stay tuned. Hi, you guys. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our chicken and shrimp Alfredo pasta. Here we go. I got some ingredients laid out here. You're going to do half of a white onion sliced up. Don't mind my nails, you guys. They need to be done. We have a whole red bell pepper here and a whole green bell pepper sliced here. You want to slice them kind of thin so that they're not too tough in your pasta. We have about a tablespoon of Tony Sasseries, a tablespoon of garlic salt. Don't worry about the amount because we're going to split it between the actual sauce and the actual shrimp and chicken. And then we have I think that's about a teaspoon of black pepper and about a teaspoon of parsley. We have here, you guys, get hip to this oven roasted chicken right here. It comes in a bag. It's absolutely delicious. It may just need a little more seasoning on it, but it's good to go. So I got 2 bags of that chicken here. And then we have a pound of shrimp here. They're peeled, they're deveined, and the tail is still on. We have some green onions chopped up here and some Roma tomatoes here. And this is going to be for afterwards, for just, to give it the last little decorating touch. We also have minced garlic that we're going to use, heavy whipping cream for our Alfredo sauce, and one more ingredient that I am missing is our Parmesan and Romano cheese, and this is what's going to help thicken up the sauce for us. Okay, so over here we have our water already boiling for our linguine noodles. I forgot if I said that, the Barilla linguine. We're going to probably use about close to the whole box because we're actually preparing this for a family of 5. If you have a smaller family, hey, just bring it down to just, to what you know that your family can eat. And so we have a pot of water here that's boiling. We seasoned it with about a teaspoon of just regular salt and a teaspoon of olive oil so that way your noodles won't stick. And that's what we're going to use for our noodles. We're going to go ahead and turn on the heat here in this pot. And we're just going to use about a tablespoon and a half of butter. This is just going to give our Alfredo sauce a little richness. So we're going to let that melt in there. And we're going to go ahead and get our heavy whipping cream in there and our Parmesan Romano cheese grated. I like the grated. Some people use shredded, but I like grated. It just makes your life a little bit easier. So we're going to go ahead and get that together, and we're going to get this thing kicking and rolling. All right. Okay, you guys, so we have our noodles here, our fettuccine. No, this is our linguine. My bad. I'm sorry. It's our linguine over here boiling. We're going to go by box directions just until it's al dente. You don't want any mushy noodles. Ugh, that's not what's up. And then here we have our heavy whipping cream. We added about a cup of the Parmesan cheese in here, the grated Parmesan cheese. And we added a pinch of Tony Sasseries. We added a pinch of black pepper and a pinch of garlic salt just to get it to a nice seasoned taste. Now, of course, you can go ahead and, modify this to the taste of your liking, of course. And over here in our cast iron skillet, we're going to just drizzle a little bit of olive oil. Let that heat up a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and add in our vegetables, our bell peppers here. Green and red. We love colors. Colors, 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 colors. And we're going to throw in our onions as well. Yeah. Get those going. Keep an eye on your Alfredo sauce right here. We don't want this to sit. We don't want it to bubble over because it will bubble over on you. Trust me. I know. You want to make sure you keep, I like to stir kind of like with the knife because it kind of separates it, the noodles for me just a little bit better. But you know, use a fork, whatever you like, your tongs, whatever you like. You know, just to keep them separated so that we know that they're cooking the way they're supposed to and they're not sticking to each other and clumping on each other. So you kind of have to do, you know, a little multitasking in here, but it's okay. We're cooked, right? We can do that. We can handle that. And we're going to just stir these veggies around a little bit. Want them to cook down a little bit, sweat out a little bit. We don't want them too soft and soggy though, so we're going to kind of work a little fast. We're just going to do this to their, semi-tender. Let me go ahead and add our garlic in though. Add our minced garlic in. We'll probably do about half a teaspoon. So let's give our stuff a little flavor there, a little garlicky flavor. Nothing wrong with a little garlic. In fact, it's supposed to be actually good for you. So we got the vegetables, they're looking good. We're going to go ahead and add in our chicken. Go ahead and add that right on in there. Remember, this chicken is already cooked. It's actually fully cooked. So all you're basically doing is heating it up and adding the seasonings to your liking. That's basically all that you're doing. I'm just going to stir this, combine them, the veggies and the chicken together. A few minutes. Maybe about a couple minutes. Make sure you check on your noodles. Always keep watch of your noodles and your Alfredo sauce here. Just have it on a nice slow. And don't worry if it looks watery. Do not worry. I promise you it'll thicken up. I will not steer you wrong. I promise you it will thicken. So we got that going. We're going to go ahead and kind of like clear a little spot here. And add a little more butter, maybe about a tablespoon right there to the side of the cast iron skillet or whatever skillet you're using, right to the empty side. And we're going to add our shrimp right there in that spot. So we have our veggies, we have our chicken, and now we have our shrimp. Remember, shrimp doesn't take too long to cook. You don't want to overcook them or they'll be tough. And that's no good. And then you have your leftover seasonings here. So just start with the pinch. Just start with a pinch of Tony. And do a pinch on each side. Pinch of pepper, black pepper. Because you don't want to over season it. Remember, you can always you can always add seasoning, but you can never take it away. So you want to be careful with that. And you just want to mix that all up together. Looks delicious, right? Those shrimp are already turning a little pink. That's wonderful. You can actually go ahead and turn your heat down at this point to about a medium high from the high that it was on earlier. Alright, everything is nicely combined. We got some seasoning on everything. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're going to check back on our noodles. They're looking like they're softening up pretty well there. And you know, if you're bold and you're courageous, you can go ahead and try one while it's nice and hot and see where we're at. Let's just see. show me. Okay. Okay, they're getting pretty tender. We have our shrimp and our chicken here. Going pretty good. Everything looks delicious. I'm trying to heat up just a little bit. Because the shrimp is going to cook some more when it gets all combined with everything together. So don't worry. Please don't worry. Alright. So our noodles look good. You can go ahead and cut those off. The water will continue to cook them anyway. And our Alfredo sauce is getting to a nice thickness here. So you can go ahead and get your tongs out. And we're pretty much finished, you guys. I mean, this is pretty much it. You can go ahead and start adding your noodles right from one pot to the next. Just add them right into the Alfredo sauce. Why not? Add them right on in there. Now remember, this is for a big family, so you know you'll have way less noodles than this. Okay. Add those right on in there. Get that quick stir around. Let them incorporate in there. Get all those noodles. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, we got those noodles incorporated. Give a quick stir. Make sure they're floating around in that Alfredo sauce the way they're supposed to. And your chicken and your noodles over here. Your chicken and your shrimp, I'm sorry. Over here, doing very well. So you can go ahead and add that in there into your other pot. We're just going to do everything in one pot. Just going to add that right on over. Don't worry about it. Your shrimp are finished getting pink in there. Do not worry. I promise you. You're going to let this simmer over here for at least another 10 minutes or so, just so that all your flavors can mirror each other. And then you're going to taste it. I do highly believe in tasting your food. You're going to taste it, see where you're at. Once your shrimp is cooked all the way through, taste it, see where you're at, and then you can add a little more seasoning if need be. Doesn't that look delicious? And you see how quick that was? Such a quick recipe. I am an advocate for doing everything from scratch most of the time, but on occasion, sometimes, hey, you got home from work, you're tired, you know, your kids are hungry, you need to make something really quick. This is one of those times. This is one of those meals. And then you're just gonna make sure everything just mixes in all together. Delicious. And just let it do its thing. Let your sauce thicken up. Give it a good 10 minutes and it'll thicken up nicely. Okay, you guys. And then we will show you how to plate this and make that romantic setting if it's just you and bae. All right. All right, you guys. For my fellas, this is really simple, elegant. These candles are from the dollar store, fellas. You can get some cute candles from the dollar store. Get you some cloth napkins. These came from Bed Bath & Beyond. It's just $9.99 for a whole pack of 4. You get your little rose petals. They actually sell them at Kroger separately. And then you can get about a dozen of roses. Cut them down so that they can fit into the little holders here. These little holders you can get at the dollar store as well. Just giving you brothers a little advice here. So it doesn't cost a fortune to wow your woman. And then this is actually from Walmart as well. It was just like $1.99. Get some good plates. Set it up. When she comes in, she's wow. She can't believe it that you actually took some thought out and made a nice arrangement just for her. It's a perfect setting for 2. I'll plate that in just a second. All right, you guys, here's the finished product. You're just going to add a little green onions and a little bit of your diced Roma tomatoes just to give it that extra flair at the end. And you guys are ready to dive in. Enjoy.